Hello. Today I would like to work you through a series of exercises that are designed to help you think a bit more about coloratura, or the movement of the voice across pitches. We might also call this melisma or runs even, or riffing, if you will, but that's really more of a pop term, not one we generally use in classical music, of course. So we're just gonna start slow and we're gonna do 3 vowels, E, A, ah, and we're going to sing in groups of 3. So, E, A, ah. So it'll sound, E, A, ah. E, A, ah. Keep going. As you're getting higher, I want you to stop and think, how much manipulation are you using here? Once you get to an ah vowel, we want to be able to keep the voice in the position of the instrument in a steady position. We don't want where there's a lot of extra movement. Remember, we move sound by our breath. So this is open and free for that breath to move through the whole time. As you're doing these, I want you to make sure that you're keeping a steady, firm foundation. The place from which you sing from stays steady, and we don't start we're raising higher and higher up in our body and producing a more and more terrible sound. So if that starts happening to you, you feel like you're getting higher and higher, pause. Relax the body, take a good breath, take a relaxing breath in order to get that larynx lowered and in a more relaxed position, so that breath then becomes free to move through all the pitches and all of the vowels easily. All right. Here we're gonna work on bouncing back and forth up into our upper register. I like to just start this all on E's. E, 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 e. For this exercise, it's really easy to begin to think backwards. I want you to be really careful to avoid that. Remember, breath is always coming forward towards your audience, no matter which direction the pitch moves. The sound is still coming out this way. I find for me a helpful image is to think about a dartboard or some sort of archery target in front of me, and that my pitches are darts being sent by me directly towards the center, and that no matter what the pitch, every single one needs to land in that bullseye of the target that I'm aiming for. So using my breath to get the sound there efficiently, quickly, and accurately every single time. Here we go. And when it gets too high, just drop out. Two more. Exercise that we can do and also modify the vowels as well. So you might try, maybe this is your second or third day doing this video, and you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit. You can open up to an ah vowel towards the top. So maybe something like he, you will notice that the more open vowel provides a greater challenge to keep that breath consistently and accurately towards the target like I was talking about. So if you find that the E is just super easy for you, begin to experiment with a combination between the E and ah. Also, if you're finding E works great lower, but ah works better higher, feel free to open the vowel. Remember, the goal of this exercise is pitch accuracy across a broad range and through some movement or the coloratura of the line. And so experimenting with different vowels allows you to challenge yourself in different and new ways. All right, the next thing I'd like to do is some chromatic scales on oo. And so we're just gonna work from, we'll start lower. I like to think of these as a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. So 3 being the top note. And we're just gonna sound. It's very important that we not think of this as stair steps. We are not trying to navigate intentionally every single note. We're trying to create one stream of breath that happens to pass through every chromatic note as we move through that scale, so that the breath never has to make any adjustments as we move across to registration. For this exercise to work well, it actually helps us to think down as the pitches go up. So we're connecting more deeply into our body in order to keep that breath moving and flowing freely. So here we go. Two more. And be really careful. The higher you go, the tendency, of course, is going to be to start to pinch, which is going to hurt and make you sound bad. So make sure that you keep this back of your throat open and that breath moving through the vocal tract towards your audience. Remembering that some pitches involve a little more space or require a bit more space in order to be successful than others. So allowing your voice to make some of those spatial adjustments without moving into, without pinching, and just being really careful of that. This is another exercise that you can also modify with different vowels. So maybe you're finding that the oo is getting you bottled up and you're starting to sound hooty. And you're just not quite sure how to free that up or how to move out of that space. Try it with an E vowel and see if that works. Remember, we're trying to keep a forward E resonance though, something that we maybe are feeling either outside or kind of across the front of the face or the forehead. We want to avoid because then we're also just encouraging that woofy, dark sound. And so really think about the way that you would speak in order to form that vowel, and then sustaining the shape of that vowel across the pitches that you're using for whatever exercise you're adapting that vowel for. All right. All right, and let's do so E on the way up and A on the way down. And actually, let's start here on C. Here we go. Last one. That's why you keep up with your piano proficiency, folks. Keep practicing, keep singing, and have a great day. I will see you soon.